Welcome to Social Town. In this video, we are going to learn about 11 things that trigger anxiety. Anxiety disorder, or known as anxiety, is a mental health problem that affects many people. Anxiety increases the chances for depression. It is predicted that various factors, including genetics and environmental factors, might lead to anxiety disorder. Individuals who are experiencing anxiety disorder might have problems such as a panic attack, intense chest pain, and shortness of breath. An individual with an anxiety disorder must avoid triggering elements when this problem occurs. Although anxiety triggering factors vary across individuals, factors in this video are the most common factors that trigger anxiety disorder. Please subscribe to our channel for more informational videos. This will encourage us to create new videos for you. Now, we will examine 11 things that trigger anxiety. Number 1. Health-related problems. One of the most important factors that trigger anxiety is health problems. Cancer or a chronic disease might cause anxiety, since the diagnosis is hard. Anxiety caused by health problems is strong in terms of momentary feelings. Here, you can try to relax. You need to check the content of the medication you are using. Some prescribed and over-the-counter medications might trigger your anxiety. The medication content might make you feel restless. The medication that is believed to trigger anxiety includes weight loss medication, cough medication, and birth control pills. You need to frequently contact your doctor and be informed about your health. This way, your anxiety about your health problem will decrease and you'll feel relaxed. The spread of the pandemic might also lead to anxiety. Receiving psychological support and learning how to manage your emotions will help you in this process. Number 2. Consumed food. The role of food in anxiety disorder has been a common research topic among scientists. To avoid anxiety, the most important nutritional source you need to avoid is caffeine. While caffeine plays an important role to wake you up, it has various side effects, such as tachycardia, insomnia, and tension, which trigger anxiety. Caffeine is not only found in coffee, it's also common in certain teas, chocolate, energy drinks, cola, and some other foods. If you're experiencing an anxiety problem, you need to check the content of the food you consume. Other than caffeine, salt, sugar, unhealthy junk food, food with gluten, and alcohol might also lead to anxiety. You need to evaluate the food you consume, and you can prevent this problem. Number 3. Thinking negative. Thinking negatively on every topic will wear you out. Your mental health is important for the correct function of your entire body. If you're experiencing anxiety problems, you might condition yourself for negative things in the future. But this is not right. You must not use too many negative phrases when you define yourself. You must not see the bad things in everything. This will certainly not help you. Most of the anxiety disorders are caused by concern for the future. This will prevent living the moment. Even when something good happens, you will immediately look for the underlying bad things. This will eliminate your trust in yourself and the surrounding people. It is best to work with a therapist to avoid this process. Number 4. Daily and long-term stress. Traffic jam, being late to an important class, or missing a meeting, these thoughts will keep you under stress. This will lead to anxiety. Long-term stress is more dangerous. This might lead to serious health problems above anxiety. If an individual experiencing stress cannot find a suitable solution, he might drink a lot of alcohol or have a disordered life. Various factors, such as not being able to sleep well and unhealthy eating, will lead to anxiety. There are certain ways to cope with stress. Stress is the result of not being ready for things you will face. Knowing the things you will face and being ready are effective solutions against stress. Identify the source of stress. If you're stressed about the things you forget, create small notes to remind them. Remember, stress exists in every part of life, but you have the power to minimize it. Number 5. Addressing the crowd. Sometimes you might need to address the crowd because of your job or as a student. This triggers your anxiety. You must not see this as addressing the crowd alone. Anxiety will occur when you address your boss or teacher. If you have to be in this environment because of your job, you need to get used to this situation. The most accurate solution for that would be psychological help. You can motivate yourself by thinking about the positive message you will receive after each successful speech, and you can cope with anxiety. Number 6. Personal fears. Everyone can have a different phobia. While some are afraid of spiders, others are afraid of being alone. These fears will trigger anxiety. Your anxiety will increase if your fear is long-term. The traumatic events in the past might trigger fear or anxiety. You need to define your fears. This might take time, but learning to cope with that will help you pass an important point. Factor 7. Problems in relationships. Problems in a relationship will lead to conflicts. These conflicts will turn into anxiety. You need to learn the reason for the problems in your relationship. You need to know that you must manage your emotions. Uncontrolled emotions will be broken, and it's harder to recover from that. You need to apply solution strategies on your own. You need to do what you have to do to solve the problems. You need to be prepared for everything you might think that might happen to you, even if it means ending a relationship. Number 8. Thinking to socialize. Being in a social environment, getting in new surroundings, and getting to know new people might sometimes cause anxiety. When you think of the obscurity of this new environment and the first impression on the people you will meet, your anxiety will increase. When you enter an unfamiliar environment, your anxiety will decrease if you bring a friend with you. But this might not be possible all the time. You will be alone in these environments when the time comes. If the problem is serious, getting professional help will be the best solution. Number 9. Financial subjects. Earning money, debt, or saving money will lead to stress. Financial problems that play a serious role in triggering anxiety is one of the most common anxiety that people experience today. Invoices you need to explain to other members of the household and debts will trigger these anxieties. To avoid these anxieties, you need to keep your financial status under control. You must not spend money without thinking, and you must not take on unnecessary debt. If you can't do it on your own, you need to get support from a financial advisor. You can't solve your bored by spending money. You must look for the solution in different things. Number 10. Obsessive-compulsive disorder. The obsessive-compulsive disorder is a compulsion that makes life challenging and results in sad consequences. People experiencing this problem might frequently clean themselves and their belongings and control everything at a level that might hurt them. The desire to control everything will bring anxiety. For example, you will think a lot of questions about home when you are outside. You will consume yourself by asking, "Did I close the water tap? Did I lock the door?" Experiencing these at extreme ends will cause anxiety. Number 11. Panic attack. Panic attack and anxiety are different problems, but both of them are related. Individuals experiencing a panic attack will feel like they're having a heart attack or paralysis. Even though it's not a vital problem, most people today seek psychological counseling for a panic attack. This problem caused by a panic attack will lead to anxiety, and the individual will feel anxious. The exact reasons for anxiety are unknown. While the underlying reason can be found sometimes, it might emerge with no reason in others. You might notice triggering elements for your anxiety. The easiest way to cope with a problem is to learn it. Today, most people perceive that receiving psychological counseling is an insult, but you must consult an expert to treat these types of psychological disorders. Speaking with a therapist can help you identify all triggers that cause anxiety. Most people with anxiety do not look for the underlying reason. If anxiety is causing trouble in your daily life, you must intervene in it. Living with and coping with anxiety is challenging, but you need to remember one thing. You are not the only one experiencing this problem, and you will never be. Do you have any experiences with anxiety? Please comment. Thanks for watching Social Town. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the subscribe button and share it with your friends. This will encourage us to create new videos for you.